high-flying objects. There's spaceships in the sky, and at night and at daytime, and people seen them, and I seen them, and people say I'm crazy, but I'm not. And the government won't tell you that there are spaceships. They just won't tell you. And I seen spaceships, and there's another spaceship right there. And there's just another one, and it's big and round, and it goes buzz, and then the creatures from outer space, they're scary. I'm scared just seeing them. And this one's I think I grabbed my pants. That one's scary. And then a humanoid head was found in the backyard in Eddystone, PA. These aliens, they're around here. I'm scared. Oh, God, Jesus and baby Jesus. These aliens are so scary. This lady has a little doll alien, and look at this guy. They call him Whitey. That's sad, because he looks sad. He's a scary alien, and he scares me. I'll tell you something. I don't know what he's doing here or what they want, but there's stories about aliens taking people's pets and taking their dogs to another planet and making dog hats and shoes. I don't know. I'm scared. I stay in my house and I wear a tinfoil suit. Yes, I do, and sometimes I don't go out of the house for like a year. Now here's an alien, and it's really scary.
Today, we meet with Gary Gnu, a man who claims to have been abducted by aliens a number of times. Gary has undergone extensive psychological and neurological tests, even a polygraph examination. It has been concluded that there is nothing wrong with him physically or mentally, and he has passed the polygraph exam, yet his encounters with aliens cannot be explained. Claim that you've seen an alien spaceship.
Yes, I have.
Now, on that night, what happened to you when you saw the alien spaceship?
Well, I was just walking down the street and I just heard this big boom. And there was this big thing in the field, and I went over to look at it because it was pretty. And I thought I could, give it to my girlfriend as a birthday present.
But the ship was about, you said, 3 football fields long?
It was big. It was bigger than any car I ever saw.
Now, there's some questions. You say they visit you sometimes.
Well, yeah, they come around every 4th of July because it's fireworks, and nobody gonna notice that it's a spaceship flying around. They just take these big boom booms in the sky. So we're like, we have barbecues and stuff. It's fun.
Now, do you actually remember being abducted into the spacecraft?
I don't remember the first part, but I do know I woke up on the ship, and they was hooking up tubes and stuff, and it was really weird. The water gave me a good feeling. It felt real good. I liked it.
Now, which tubes are you talking about? Could you describe them in a little bit more detail?
They kind of look like a vacuum hose that I use for a car, and they hooked it up to my belly, and they told me I was going to become a daddy, and I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know. I really didn't know. I'm still, I don't know.
So you claim that you're pregnant now? Is that possible?
According to what they're telling me, yeah, all the guys get pregnant, the women don't, because they're different. But I crave pickles and ice cream all the time now. I like it.
Well, when are you due?
Well, from what I gather, a pregnancy of an alien takes 1.5 years. So I would say another 8 or 9 months I should be whatever, give them birth or whatever they do. I don't know.
Why did they pick you, Gary?
Because I'm just so damn sexy.
We're back with Gary. Gary, we were talking about your abduction, and we have some more questions for you, if that's okay with you.
Yes, yeah, I got a few minutes.
Did you ever have strange dreams about your distant friends?
Well, I used to think there was nightmares, but now I think they're more like a premonition of what's to come. Because I picture myself sitting on a throne owning my own planet.
Could you explain to us owning your own planet? What do you mean by that?
Well, it's like, the drug lords get the cartels that own an island. I get a whole planet just because I'm going to keep their race going, because I am the survivor. I am the guy that's going to help them get along in life.
Now, who promised you your own planet?
It was the tallest green guy in the bunch. I think just because he's tall, he gets to be the king. And he said that just because he's the king, I get what I want. I just gotta procreate a little bit of their people.
That's if you carry the baby.
Correct.
Now, do you see them?
I see them all the time. They're always around. They're here today.
Well, I cannot see them. Is it possible that we cannot see them and only you could see them? Or?
Well, did you see that movie with the boy that saw the dead people? Well, it's like that because I can see the little aliens, but you can't because they like me. It's like a mental telepathy type of thing. They just like appear. They stay around to make sure that I am safe so I can keep the race alive. They're like my protectors.
Well, this sounds like an apocalyptic story about mankind's impending doom. And you're the only person that can save this race?
It is not mankind's doom. I am helping mankind by keeping them people away from blowing us up. Because if I didn't help them, they was going to explode the planet.
So,
and I just think that I'm doing a good deed.
So you believe that you were a chosen soul that will save humanity?
Well, they came down to Earth and they picked the sexy guy. Of course I would be. I'm going to be a king.
Now, transported you inside their craft. Now, you said they just beamed you up. Was it like a beam of light, or was there stairs? Could you explain a little more?
It was sort of like the Star Treks when they do like the beam me up Scotty. They just beamed me up with the light and they said I came into like particles or something, and they just whoop, there I was.
Now, when you were you conscious when you were in the spacecraft?
Well, when they beam you up, you don't know nothing. You're just standing there, and then you just whatever, and then you appear and you're awake, and after that, and you don't know how it happens or how it feels. It's like they put you to sleep, and then when you get in there, it's pretty cool.
Did they remove your clothing and lay you down on what type of surface was it? Was it a table, or were you suspended? Could you elaborate on what
Well,
happened?
I'm a little embarrassed about this part, but yeah, they had me naked, and they was just taking like measurements or something on my body, I don't know why, but they was like it was pretty disgusting. I would rather not get into that part of what they done did to my body while I was naked.